Good morning. We are headed to the Goodwill Bins today to see what we can find.
Yeah, the last few weeks I haven't found any cookbooks, and those always sell really, really well. So I'm gonna dig extra deep for those, and then always Afghans and blankets.
We're here earlier than we've been here. It's just barely past 11 o'clock. So hopefully we can find some stuff to flip for a profit. Let's go inside. All right, pretty busy. It looks like they're waiting on a cart change out. So they're doing a bins change out, but I'm just going through these bins here, and I found this cute little table scarf, decent size, just needs a good wash. All these kids just got told to behave. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. All right, well, let's see if they got anything good.
Oh, I missed the books bins. I missed them. Do I buy an advanced mechanics materials book just for the color of the outside of the book? It's got some scratches, which is okay. This book here looks cool. Oh, is it a yearbook? This is a yearbook. From what year? 1948. I'm gonna grab it. I love little books like this, like little pocket books. ICS Handbook for Concrete Engineers. Let's see. Useful tables. I just like the age on it and the size, and it's green. We're going with it. Little brass planter hanging out over here in my books, and I'm gonna take it.
I saw this from across the room and knew Zeb would want it, so I'm gonna grab this one. Here's another one.
Save it?
Yeah. So I'm digging through like the random odds and ends, and I actually found this really cute flower bucket, a wooden drawer, and a chips and salsa silver dish.
So I was carrying this whole pile of Afghans and sheets around, and I couldn't film it, but I found a Better Homes and Gardens. This one's in a little better condition than the one from last week or 2 weeks ago, I guess. And then this book here, Tree Grows in Brooklyn. I found that one before, but this is an older version of it. Oh, wow. Look at all these 8-tracks. That's actually before my time. I never used an 8-track. Look at this gem. Someone just threw it on the floor. Just over here chilling. Check it for holes, but it looks like it's in really great shape. Singer of 6,000 Songs. It still has its sleeve from 1965. That's like the sleeve on it.
I found this tin. I feel like that's pretty cool. It's got this on this one side, but I'm wondering if I just put IOD over it. I love the little lid and the knob. Another little drawer. I'm going to grab that. These are really fun to paint and turn into planters.
This is kind of fun. 1979 highlights. Look at that. Family Treasury of Children's Stories. This is book 2. Deckled edge. No pictures. Oh, there are some pictures in there. Oh, that's awesome. The Story of Painting. It's like there's just tons of art in here. Pretty decent prints on here too. So this one is another art book. It looks like Western art. Charles M. Russell. That's pretty awesome.
I'm always looking for enamelware. I kind of like this mug because it's big. I don't know why I'm just attached to enamelware, but just something cozy about it. Here's a whole bag of fabric markers. I tried one out. It definitely worked. These are fun if kids want to like decorate shoes or whatever. So I'm definitely going to grab these. I might sell them, or I might just keep them for my kids. All right, I can't even tell you how excited I am for these. I have one of these that I got from a friend who used to make them. She no longer makes them. They have Ziploc bags in them. I use them in my cars to put medicine in. And I'll take as many as I can get. I want one in every car, in the boat, in the Ranger. So I'm excited to find this. I'm probably not ever going to make one myself, but finding them secondhand is perfect. It looks like somebody might have used it for sewing. There's some safety pins.
So far, I've only found one cookbook. This is my last bin of books that I haven't been through. There's always something at the bottom, that, you know, maybe I missed, but typically I go through them pretty well. Feels like a workout. There we go. The Norman Rockwell Illustrated Cookbook. It's not even out of its bin. Doesn't look like it's older. Looks like it's been put back together, but excited about that one.
So it's been a little bit since we found a hand-carved elephant.
I can't believe you found it in the bins with its tusks and everything not all broken up.
It's all intact, and this was on somebody's cart, but I saw they must have left and put it back.
That's amazing.
I love the colors on this.
Found another one. I'd just buy this one because I like the way it looks, but Complete Everyday Cookbook from, I believe, the 70s. Let's take a peek in here. 1971.
I still don't think Zeb has a cart, but I did find this gorgeous platter, so I've got to go to bag number 2 because bag number 1 is full. We usually don't find this much housewares, but when we find it, we got to get it. Lots of paint projects today. Definitely an Afghan day. I like all the shades of purple on this one. Vintage wool gloves when I was digging through, and another baseball mitt. Is this one that we can use? I know Redrick needs one.
Yeah, I think, well, we just need a couple extras so that Redrick can play and a couple other kids.
Catch. These are cute.
So since Jamie's phone died, we're going to have to show you all the treasures after she finds them in the bins. Shipping
wrap.
supplies.
A toy for the dogs.
Nice.
Photo paper. We need this. And then actually the big thing is this aluminum. It's narrow and it has
its lid.
Ta-da!
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, also this.
So I just got back to the car. It looks like Jamie found some pink chenille. Pillow sham. And this quilt, what is this? It does look hand stitched. It's all got the big tufts, whatever you call that. I don't know. Jamie would know. So that's pretty fun there. Look at that. It's big, probably queen size.
Did I find in the bins a table runner?
Oh, that's fun. Is that quilted?
Yeah, some of it's hand done. It's mass produced, but hand quilted. A Vera Bradley purse that needs a bath, but the zippers all work. It's like one of those wallet purses.
Oh, nice.
And then I have a Coach bag.
Real Coach?
I think so. It's got the tag in here with the serial number.
Yeah.
But it's not like as embossed. So
We'll have to check it out. It's worth getting to see.
Yeah, I'll check on it. The only thing though is I don't see Coach like on these, all the little detail parts. So I don't know. Got the little tag. All right, and then doilies. I didn't even look at this one. I had to grab it so fast.
Oh, is that a big quilt?
Yeah, it's like a pieced
Oh,
quilt.
wow, look at that.
That one's really pretty. Kind of fall colors.
Oh,
which
and
is
you
good.
lost whatever that is.
Yeah. And then I found another little embroidered doily. I actually really love this one. And then just an eyelet table runner, like pink. Isn't that sweet?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to tell Zeb yes or no.
Yes or no. I don't usually get sheets.
I'm going to tell you 100% yes on that. That's good.
Okay, and then I found this. It's like a pillow sham.
That's a nay because it's not actually quilted. It's just printed like a quilt.
And then
This is just from Target.
Are you sure? Because it's hand sewn.
Yeah, sometimes check the tag.
Got like a felt on the side.
It could be Pottery Barn Kids. It's really cute. Fairies and I think
The
we.
entire thing, all the quilting.
Oh,
is
I
done
love
by
that it's.
hand.
I love that it's like yeah.
I think
Okay.
it might be hand done because of this felt on the side.
It could be Pottery Barn, so let's get that. All right, so did we cross the $100 threshold today with 2 carts?
$102.
$102. And we have 2 like completely full carts, so I'd say we did pretty good. Although I think there's like 10 items for the house.
Yeah, there's a few things.
Some outdoors equipment and whatnot, but it's all right. So Monday we thrifted some denim jackets and I had one from my closet and we're gonna show you how to do some denim jacket makeovers. Are you excited, Zeb?
I am excited because this is really simple, really easy, and really fast results.
Okay, so we're gonna be using bleach and our JRV stencils. This is the new Sunflower Fields, I believe, is the stencil. I'll have Zeb put the actual name over it if I got it wrong. And we're just gonna spray bleach over it, and then as soon as this is where we want it, we'll get it in the sink with water. So we're just gonna spray the bleach on. It's in a Windex bottle because that's what we had. Reuse, reduce, recycle. We did put painter's tape around it to try to limit the overspray of bleach, and we may wind up spraying the bleach everywhere anyways. You wanna do this in a well-ventilated area. Okay, we're gonna blot off the excess bleach and then pull off the stencil and set it outside to dry. And then as soon as we get the bleaching desired that we want, we're gonna put it in water. So have your sink ready to go. The water will neutralize the bleach.
Some of these may be better than others.
On the next one, we're just gonna bleach it out and then we will put a stencil on it.
Do you want me to just like spray from way out, or what do you want to see?
Just kind of do that area, and I don't mind if there's a little splatter elsewhere. We might come back and like add more splatter to the arms and stuff, but
I'm
first,
gonna put it right under this.
yeah, that'll be great. I would get a little closer because you're probably getting it everywhere.
Okay, so you can see the stencil starting to come out. This one was a little bit raised off of the denim here, and so it might be real just kind of splotchy. We might just stencil over that, or we might just leave it. That's the beauty of the bleach, is it kind of just bleeds out and then you can kind of get the general shape of it.
So I'm cutting out this paint inlay, and I'm gonna paint white on my fabric and then put an inlay on it. I've never done this before, so see how it goes.
Just gonna kind of do like a halo effect and then put that on there.
Just whole square.
Just gonna do
And
the
then
whole
put that in the
square
middle.
and throw that in there.
I feel like that'll look
good.
the most normal.
Yeah.
Got crinoline on here. Just gonna paint this on here. I might have to do like more.
Do you want me to tape the edge of that?
No. No. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to kind of get paint splatter everywhere, so it's not like just paint in the middle, you know? Like the distressing of the clothing world. Okay, and then I need to make sure this is nice and damp before I put my paint and lay on, so I'm gonna.
Looks mostly centered.
Okay, so I'm just really trying to push down where the paint is and not necessarily on the line.
What inlay is this from?
This is the Delft in Azure. It comes in black and blue. And Azure is the blue. Okay, now I gotta get wet. Okay, so you wanna get it damp. I'm just using a washcloth to do it. This gives me a little bit more control, so I'm just getting it wet where the inlay is.
Keep you from getting that line on the edge.
Well, it doesn't do it 100%, but it does help. And it should be darker, so if it's not wet enough, it's not gonna get darker, and then you know it's ready to pull up when it gets dry and it's more opaque. All right, we like where it's at, so we're gonna submerge it into water to neutralize it, and then we're gonna probably have to put it in the dryer, and then we'll be able to stencil it. So you wanna get nice and wet to neutralize that bleach.
Okay, so this is aging out nicely, and we're gonna go ahead and neutralize it right here. I think this got a little muddled because it was raised up. You can see how this was like kind of up in the corner a little high. You make sure that your stencil's really flat if you want nice and crisp. What I might do is stencil over the top of this with a different color and then leave this kind of like a halo in the background. I think that could be fun. All right, so I bleached it again just a little bit. I'm not gonna let it sit too long on there because I do need to neutralize it, but I think I lined the stencil up pretty well on a couple of these spots where it was not as bright. So we'll see what happens. So we got some bleach in some random spots this time around, but I think that this is gonna be okay. We're gonna run with this. I don't even mind that this is a little splotchy because it's not super crisp on all of it, but we're gonna neutralize it here and then rinse it and this will be done.
All right, so I'm gonna come back and get this wet.
You know it's wet when you can see that it's darkening
Yeah,
up.
I need to get more water on my wrap. All right, see what I did here.
Oh, that's transferring so good.
All right, I'm gonna set this out in the sun to dry, and then I might come back with a little brush and kind of touch up around the edge if I get a line, but I'm loving that.
Okay, we're getting this one neutralized here. Then we're gonna go put it on the spin cycle and then dry it a little bit, and this one will be ready to go.
Okay, so the paint's kind of thick on here, so I'm just gonna pull the stretchy fabric and get it to kind of crackle and age. Roll with it. And then I'm gonna seal it with Sweet Pickins top coats in matte. This is not gonna be made to like go in your washing machine on a regular cycle. This is like a for decor, you can wear it.
Put it on your scarecrow.
Whatever. I'll wait till I'll just say I'm gonna wait a few days and then wash it and see what happens. Okay. I'm gonna wait a few days, wash it, after it dries, but I'm gonna seal it for right now. So I'm just gonna pour some sealer on there. And I'm gonna be quick because I don't want this to smear. Oops. Oh, it's going a little over. And if it smears a little bit, it'll probably look all right because it'll just look like the denim coming through. Okay, we're good.
Put that back out to dry.
Yeah.
So this is out of its spin cycle and out of the dryer. This is where we're at with that splatter. As you can see, it got pretty intense once we got it all rinsed out and thrown in the dryer. This is where it's gonna be. So I'm just gonna center this stencil on here. I'll probably just use this to center it because even if I don't line up with that, if that's not center, it would look weird if it wasn't lined up. So, and then we're gonna stencil this with some little black dress. Okay, just a little bit of offload. I got it kind of thinned out over here so I'm not getting the big glop. And we're gonna go.
All right, we're almost done. Oh, that is good. Look how cute that is.
Are you gonna model it?
Well, I'll model it later. We'll let this dry and then we're just gonna heat set it.
Heat setting, just gonna cover this up mostly so that the iron doesn't drag on that paint.
Because we bleached it out, it really kind of took out a lot of the color from the fabric. So the DIY paint almost dyes the fabric. Now we're heat setting it. Then you wanna wait at least 30 days before you wash it. Do gentle cycle, do not put it in the dryer and you'll be just fine. It will fade over time, but the paint will stay in.
Okay.
Ta-da! That's cool.
All right, give me a spin.
So I think this one was what, $8 or 10?
Yeah, something. Can you put the hood on so we can see it with the hood up?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good. Oh, it's almost like a rain jacket.
It's like a good size hood too.
Yeah.
I like this one. So this one, I'm gonna wait a couple days and wash it before I list it and just to make sure it does good in the washer, but I think it's gonna work out pretty well.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun there with that inlay and then the big white block or the crinoline block. It looks good.
Yeah, I think it would have been weird if I would have just done like a swatch, but because you've got like the two seams, it was just like the perfect opportunity for a paint inlay.
Okay, so this is the one that's just bleached out. I think it turned out great.
And for sure, this ain't going anywhere.
No, that's not gonna bleed or get washed out. You can wash it all you want.
Yeah.
All right, so we had a great haul at the bins this week. The Goodwill Bins showed up. We had 2 carts. It was like $102. Lots and lots of linens.
And we did 3 different makeovers of how to stencil, bleach, and do an Iron Orchid Designs paint inlay on denim jackets. I will, before this video goes up and before I list it, wash the other jacket just to make sure that it's gonna hold up fine, but so far I think that it will. So if you need these paint products or any of our thrifted finds, be sure to visit JamiRayVintage.com. The new items will go up Saturday at 8:30 Mountain Time. If you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY
and thrifting. We'll see you on the next episode. Womp womp.
So Jami didn't wait for the 30 days or whatever. She just was like, you know what? I'm going to wash it. It's been sitting overnight. And that sealer did not hold up in the wash. We wanted to show you this because we want you to know what you can expect. So this is like a decorative, don't wash it item if you're going to do an inlay on fabric. I don't know of a way we could have sealed that other than using the final finishes.
I wonder if it like stayed on there longer, if it would be okay. I don't know. We're gonna keep trying. We'll let you know.
I mean, the paint looks like it's holding up fine.
Yeah, the paint survived.